So I will tell you this story about not about my quitting drinking. So I quit drinking. I gave myself I'm gonna quit drinking for 365 days. So today is what even is today? Today's August 18th, 2022, and I quit drinking on December 28th, 2021. I was going to quit drinking on New Year's Eve, but New Year's Eve on 2021, I got lit on fire. And as a fire performer, I made the smart decision to not drink while getting lit on fire. I did fire twerking. And I just thought, hey, maybe I shouldn't be drunk while getting lit on fire because that seems unsafe. So I didn't drink that night. It was a very last minute performance. I got asked if I could and would join, and I was so excited that yeah, last minute I just decided not to drink. And me and my roommate on December 28th, we took shots because we signed our lease for our new apartment. And I was like, look, December 29th, I'm not going to drink. December 30th, I'm not going to drink. And I'm going to get wasted New Year's Eve and then not drink the whole year. And then I did my fire performance and didn't drink New Year's Eve. And I was like, you know what? I told myself I'm not drinking and I don't want to drink all year. And the thing is, I struggled a lot in 2021 with drinking. Uh, I drank quite frequently, like probably a bit too much, in the sense that I took months off. Like I took 3 months off at a time. I remember taking a month off at a time, and I didn't break any of those. But it was like I would take a month off, and then when I went back to drinking, I would drink every day. And I took 3 months off, and then went back and would drink every day. And alcohol became a very regular part of my life in 2021. And I think taking so much time off in 2021 made the days that I wasn't drinking very uh um much more pressured to drink in my mind, cuz I was like, I took a month off, I can drink more. And um it made me really sad to drink when I didn't necessarily want to. Like, I was drinking because I was bored. I was drinking because I was sad. I was drinking because I was traveling. I was drinking because I was partying. I was drinking because I was lonely. I was drinking because I was celebrating. I was drinking because everyone else was drinking. I I wasn't, I don't know, drinking just became like such a big part of my life that it wasn't fun anymore. And it wasn't uh something that it wasn't a part of my personality that I was necessarily proud of. And it was a really really big part of my life. And I was um going through a lot of medical issues where I was developing a lot of tumors all over my body that were growing because of alcohol. So, tumors in your body grow if you eat a lot of meat and if you drink a lot of alcohol, because meat has growth hormones in it, and alcohol um, tends to make tumors grow because it doesn't have like water in it. So the doctors had told me to stop drinking, and I did for months at a time, but just kind of like would drink a lot, a lot when those months were over. And the thing is, I know as a person who struggled with drinking for most of my life, like since I've been 21, I drink excessively. That I classify myself as a person who is an alcoholic, and that will be for the rest of my life. Like, if you're an alcoholic, you will always be an alcoholic. And that is whether you drink or don't drink. So I've gone, what is it, 233 days now without alcohol. Hold on, I put it on Instagram this morning. Uh, it's been 233 days no alcohol, and I'm still an alcoholic. So that's just a thing that's always gonna be. Um, but being an alcoholic, I do not want to live in a world where alcohol or any substance for that matter has more control over me than my brain does. So, I have not drank in 233 days and we have 130 whatever to go. I don't really know how long, but we have until New Year's. So, and that's not really like an end all be all, because if I can't really feel better about drinking, I probably won't drink on New Year's. It's not like, oh, I'm going to go right back to drinking when New Year's hits, cuz this year is supposed to be like uh a really big reset button. And I've learned a lot by watching everyone else around me drink, and other people say that they're going to stop drinking. I have had friends be like, I'm going to do a dry July. And then things happen. People have lost family members. Uh, People have had promotions. People have gotten speeding tickets or uh, um, gotten divorces and had stresses in their life, missed planes. Uh, a lot of things have happened, and their sobriety checks, their months without drinking, their 30 days have gone by the wayside, where they have told me, hey, I'm going to do a month off. I'm going to do the whole month of January. And they didn't do the whole month of January. Or like, I'm going to not drink for the month of July, and then something happens and then they drink. And for me, it doesn't matter what happens in between now and December 31st. I'm not drinking. I don't want to live in a world where substances has more control over me than my brain does. So no matter what happens, good, bad, indifferent, no matter what pressure happens internally or externally, um, we cannot we cannot use alcohol as a coping skill or as a form of entertainment or a form of escape, or just as a thing that exists, really. So it's been a learning experience to watch other people struggle and to watch other people promise themselves things and not keep those promises. I don't know why. Uh, I think if I could ponder a hypothesis, is that people don't judge themselves as harshly as I do, or look at their problems as real problems. Um, I fully accept that I'm an alcoholic, and thus I have to be very serious about when I say I'm going to stop drinking. I have to stop drinking, because if I drink when I say I'm going to stop, that means that alcohol has won. And that is very serious. So I have a cabinet full of alcohol in my house right now. I keep alcohol around me at all times. Where are my shoes? I I hang out with people who drink almost daily. I want to say daily. Um, but I have alcohol around me all the time. And I don't really have any drive or desire to drink. Um, I did run into somebody the other day who was like, oh, you're going to the Giants game, make sure you pregame before you go because the drinks at the ballpark are super expensive. And I was like, I don't drink, so I'm not going to be drinking at the ballpark. And they're like, oh, good for you, congratulations. And I was like, fucking miserable. like I wish I could do normal people stuff. I wish I wasn't different. I wish I didn't have you know, the different, like I wish I wasn't different. I wish I didn't struggle with things. Like I wish I was normal, but I'm not. So uh there's that. But I don't necessarily miss it the way that I'm happier now than I was when I was drinking, cuz I ruined a lot of relationships. I ruined a lot of people's opinion of me. I ruined a lot of opportunities, and I ruined my health for a long time. It wasn't fun falling asleep at 3 in the afternoon and having people not being able to get a hold of me. It wasn't fun promising people things and not being able to do it. It wasn't fun telling myself, I'd go to the gym, or, you know, telling partners that I would do things, and then them like getting in arguments or like not trusting me, and me knowing that I didn't do anything wrong. But like, it's like alcohol, you can't really, you choosing alcohol over somebody else, like a real actual person. So um I don't miss the issues with my bank account. Alcohol used to be very expensive, very, very expensive. um I don't miss being angry. I'm like, I don't miss a lot of things that came with drinking. So uh a lot of it was fun, for sure, but like Call of Duty, doing shots for losses, for sure fun. I miss that a lot. I miss being dumb and fun with my friends, but hopefully when I get the opportunity to responsibly drink in the future, after my year is done, I will have better, better, clearer intentions without the emotional heaviness that comes with it, I guess you would say. So that is my not drinking. So we have like what, two thirds of the way done, and two-thirds of the way done, no smoking weed either. So, oh, this no smoking weed thing though.